Yo, what's up everyone? Buzzy here. Today, let's learn how to move a part when we are pressing a button. Kind of like a controller model, and we're controlling our part where to move depending on which button we press. Okay, so first and foremost, let's actually go ahead and model our controller, I guess you could say. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and create this little part, and this part is going to hold all 5 of my buttons. So I am going to create 5 small parts, and each part is going to represent, either moving forward, left, right, back, and I'm going to go ahead and create a button to reset the position of my part. Okay, so once that's done, what I want to do is actually go ahead and group all of my parts together in a model, and then in the buttons that I will be clicking, I need to make sure I'm adding a click detector. So we're adding 5 click detectors. So those 4 kind of bluish parts, and then a click detector inside of that red part. Okay, so let's go ahead and rename our part. So the part that's in the middle is my reset part. The one on the right is going to be right. The top is going to be forward. The back part is going to be back. And then the left part is going to be left. So we're renaming this so that we can reference this inside of our script in just a second. Before we move on, we actually have to spawn in our part that we want to move, right? So inside of our workspace, go ahead and spawn in anything that you would like to move around. This is the part that I will be using. And then I'm going to be renaming this part to moving part. Once that's done, let's go ahead and add a script inside of our model. We have a few variables, one which references the model itself and the moving part. And we're also going to go ahead and get the starting position of our moving part. Now we have a few variables for our click detector buttons inside of our left, right, forward, back, and reset parts. Now we're gonna go ahead and create a few functions. So for our first function, it's going to be the reset part. So anytime a player clicks on that red part, our part is going to be reset and moved back to its original starting position, which is basically wherever our current moving part's position is at right now. Now for our second function is going to be for our right button. Now anytime a player clicks on this right click detector, then our part is obviously going to move to the right. So when we set the vector3.new coordinates, we want to go ahead and actually head over to our workspace, and you'll see that if I actually move my moving part to the right, the x coordinate, you'll see that it's getting smaller. So in this case, the x coordinate is going to be -1, 0, 0, because we're just moving it on the x-axis. So we're going to go ahead and do that for all of our other functions. So we're going to work on our left anytime we want to move our part to the left. So if we moved our part to the right and it's -1, then we can safely assume that if we move it to the left, then it's going to be a +1, just a +1. So for our move forward function, let's go ahead and hop back inside of our workspace. If we move our part forward, you'll see that the number gets bigger, right? So the z-axis, it's going forward. So we're going to go ahead and do vector3.new 0, 0, 1. And for our function where we move the part back, it's going to be 0, 0, -1. It's the opposite of us moving our part forward. And then of course, let's go ahead and call our functions so that we are able to actually click on our model. Okay, so let's go ahead and test out our script inside of our game. Let me walk up to my part real quick. Click the forward button. You'll see that my part moves. How cool is that? As always, full scripts and models will be posted on our website, link in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed this content, please give us a like and a subscribe. Have fun creating, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.